our head of HR give us an opening speech.
Thanks, Lily. I don't know how much of a speech this will actually be, but I thought we would start this year's celebration with just a few bits of information, especially for those of you that aren't traditionally celebrating the new year. So maybe to start with, this is a celebration that's endured for well over 3,000 years, and more than 1 billion people from across the globe actually celebrate every year this first new moon of the new lunar cycle. So we have a lot of different traditions that have evolved over the centuries, and for those of you who may wonder why we associate things like the wearing of red, or hanging of lanterns, or firecrackers, it's because it's believed that the year and any of the bad that would come with the new year fears the color red, fears fire, and fears loud noises. So you think about the next few days, wear your red, maybe have some red lanterns hanging or some loud noises and firecrackers. It'll really help your new year get off to a great start. But maybe one of the other things that's really important, we have a slide here. Could I ask, without anybody, of course, revealing what year you were born in, but if you were actually born in one of these years, would you mind standing up? I know. We were actually trying to go toward the median. So we have, was anybody born in 2017? We do have a few labor laws in this country. 93, 81, 69, 57, 45. So let's talk a little bit about those of you that are roosters. So if you're born in this year, there are supposed to be some qualities that are attributable to your personality. Things like you take good care of your family, you manage money well, you are reputable, but you also might be a bit outspoken, and in fact, you can be outspoken to the point of being a bit loud. But here's the good news. The prospect for the year is that for roosters, this is going to be a happy year. So congratulations. And you know, I think what's especially helpful for all of us is that this is one of those celebrations where we also celebrate our families and the love and the care and the closeness that come from families. And that's nowhere more important than the special family that we have, which is right here, and our family of Regeneron colleagues. So without further ado, and I would absolutely clap at that, without further ado, and as a side note, Jim Fandel is our resident Mandarin speaker. Mandarin is what you speak, right? So you don't know what Jim said to me when I said, please don't make fun of my pronunciation, but I do want to wish Xin Yin Hao. So Happy New Year to all of you.
Thank you so much. Sally knows what she talks about. Here we have, this year we have bring in two new persons to also host the show. And the ladies over there, Ethan, and the gentleman here, Peter. Peter, what happened to you? Chinese doesn't wear a shirt that way.
I ate too much before I got here.
Right. So you're banned, you can't go to nucleus for another month.
I know, maybe 2 years.
All right, so take the stage, and we're ready for the show.
Good afternoon, Regeneron. You guys ready for a good time? Yeah. All right. 2017, Year of the Rooster, all-you-can-eat buffet will be right after this. As you know, that's following the show, in the nucleus. We'll have more food than for a small village. Yifan, you ready? Sure. Okay. So our first performance is going to be a Chinese class, Chinese folk dance. And why don't you tell us who the performers are going to be?
Let's welcome